Well, guys, welcome back to the channel. Frank Talks Money. Guys, real quick, when you're joining this live or coming to the live, please give the video a like, please. And second of all, if this is your first time on my channel or revisiting my channel, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. There's some really important information I wanted to pass on to you guys today. Um, Middle class Americans, we keep going into deeper and deeper credit card debt. So I want to relay some information I came across to you guys this evening. Credit card debt has collectively reached $1.14 trillion now owed in the good old United States of America. Guys, we keep going into credit card debt. What is it about these plastic snakes that we continuously use cash? So let me read you some information, guys. Collectively, Americans owe a record $1.14 trillion on credit cards right now in 2024. As credit card debt mounts, young adults who are likely renters with less of a financial cushion than their elders are increasingly falling behind on credit card payments. Credit card balances rose by $27 billion in the second quarter of 2024. A quarter, guys, means every 3 months. So the second quarter would be April, May, and June. Credit card balances went up 27 billion on credit cards. This is just getting ridiculous, guys. Credit card delinquency rates were also higher, especially among younger adults. Between the ages of 18 and 29 and 30 to 39, these individuals were more likely hit harder by the COVID-19 pandemic, says the New York Fed. The borrowers may have overextended themselves during the pandemic, the New York Fed said. Delinquent borrowers are often renters with shorter credit histories and lower credit limits, making them more likely to be financially vulnerable and miss a payment, researchers have said. Delinquencies, says the New York Fed. In the years since the pandemic, home ownership has been one of the greatest tools of wealth creation. And as we know right now, middle class Americans cannot afford to buy a home. Home ownership right now is out of reach because of the high interest rates. And those who have wanted to buy a house have been priced out of the housing market and have struggled to achieve the same level of financial security, according to the New York Fed. Among the millennials transitioning into delinquency, many also entered the labor market during the Great Recession and may be experiencing prolonged negative effects of graduating into an economic downturn, and many other studies show. So, guys, again, credit card debt is decimating middle class Americans. It's decimating middle class right now. And one of the main reasons middle class is decimated by credit card debt is because we don't save money. We don't invest money. We don't have any liquid savings whatsoever. When we have an emergency, we reach for a credit card because we don't save liquid funds. That's one of the biggest reasons right now, with inflation being at all-time highs or hit all-time highs, and middle class Americans are struggling, is because we finance everything under the sun. Anything that can be financed, we find credit cards just to make everyday ends meet. According to a separate survey by Achieve, 36% of consumers say it is difficult to pay recurring debts on time. A poll of 2,000 adults with one or more kinds of consumer debt in July said they cannot keep up with their credit card payments because of the cost of goods for everyday essentials. Now over 60% of credit cardholders carry a balance month to month. High inflation and high interest rates have eroded American savings, and many people are carrying credit card debt for longer periods of time just to make ends meet on a day to day basis. Credit card rates have topped 20% since the Fed has started hiking rates. At the same time, credit cards have become one of the most inexpensive ways to borrow money. Credit card rates already high in interest rates for years have spiked with the Federal Reserve raising interest rates over the last couple of years. Since most credit cards have variable interest rates, there's a direct connection to the Fed's benchmark Fed's funds rate and the rate and the prime rate for which credit cards charge. So every time there's a rate increase, your credit card interest rates rises up also, guys. Just like with car loans, the Fed interest rate right now is 5.5, 5.25 to 5.5. So anytime you go in and you get a loan, you're going to get tacked on a couple percentage points above that, 2 to 3%. So if you go to buy a car, you're going to be probably paying about 8, 9%, depending on your credit. Housing, 7, 8%, depending on your credit. Your credit card rates, variable rates are going to go up as or stay up because of the Fed's interest rates right now. So, guys, we have really got to figure out how to get out of credit card debt. It is ridiculous the amount of people that are carrying credit card debt in the US. People just take out a credit card, they just swipe it, swipe it, swipe it, swipe it. Guys, you are spending more money using credit. And the reason you are using credit is because you don't have any liquid cash. Right now, guys, hopefully the Fed will start lowering interest rates pretty soon now because last week jobs report came out and we only added 114,000 jobs in the month of July compared to estimates of 175,000. Unemployment ticked up to 4.3%. So, guys, I'm already hearing people are getting laid off and losing jobs. If you lose a job and you have to depend on credit cards to survive, you are going to be in a world of hurt. You guys have got to start making a plan to get out of credit card debt. Credit card debt is a wealth killer. You're giving free money away every single month in interest to credit card debt. You're giving free money away. If you're carrying a balance on credit cards and you're not paying those credit cards off monthly, you are giving free money away in interest. Just think about that. Just really think about that. So let's just say you go out to dinner this weekend. Say you go out to dinner, have a nice meal, have some drinks, and you do not pay that credit card off next month. You are literally flushing money down the darn toilet because you're giving free money away in interest to credit card debt. Guys, me personally, me personally, I'm just gonna put it out there. I have over a six-figure income, right? And I do not carry any type of credit card debt. I got out of debt years ago when I was making half of my salary. If you make a plan to live on a budget, live below your means, become financially literate, car payments, personal loans, things of that nature, you are going to stay in debt the rest of your life. It's easy to get into debt. Use a credit card here, use a credit card there, buy a car here, buy a car there, take out a loan here, finance some furniture here, finance a refrigerator here. It's easy to get in debt. Easy to get in debt, but it's hard as hell to get out of debt. But I can attest, when you get out of debt, life financially is so much better. It is the great life on this side, guys. It is. Being debt free, having nothing but a mortgage is gratifying. But I worked my ass off with my ex-wife about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and we came up with a plan and we eliminated consumer debt in our lives. We ended up, unfortunately, divorcing last in 2023, but she is still debt free, except for her mortgage. I am still debt free besides my mortgage. We still live the debt free principles that we share together. Guys, I'm telling you, it is easy to build wealth when you have no debt. Credit card debt is a wealth killer. You keep using those plastic snakes, you are going to suffer. You will not be able to build wealth. You will not have any money. I'm telling you, stop using these plastic snakes and get yourselves out of debt. How I got out of credit card debt, me and my ex-wife, we personally did the Dave Ramsey snowball plan, and where you list your bills, smallest to largest, and you tack your bills in that order. I didn't do the whole plan verbatim because I don't agree with all Dave Ramsey's principles, but the debt snowball is effective for anyone trying to get out of consumer debt. So, guys, take heed to what I'm saying because times out here is going to get worse. Times are going to get worse before they get better. And if you're in debt, it's just going to be that much harder for you guys. It's just going to be that much harder if you continue to stay in consumer debt. Guys, one thing about my channel that I'm simple things that if people, individuals wanted to follow, that you guys can follow to eliminate debt in your lives and build wealth. Building wealth is easy, guys, when you have no debt. Building wealth is super easy when you have no debt. Over the last 12, 13 years, I built a significant portfolio of investments and savings because I control my money. I don't owe 15 different creditors when I get paid. My money belongs to me. I decide where it goes. And my money goes into my brokerage account, my company's 401k, and my emergency fund. And when the Fed starts lowering interest rates, I'm going to dab into real estate. I'm going to rent out the home I bought in 2022. I'm going to rent it out and I'm going to go buy another home. And then in a couple of years, I'm going to rent that home out and then I'm going to buy me another home. But guys, I'm able to do that because I don't have any consumer debt. So I can continue building my wealth, buy paper assets in the stock market, real estate. You know, building wealth is easy, guys, when you have no debt. I can attest to that. So, guys, I'm gonna wrap this live up. I really appreciate it. This is my second live that I've done. Did one yesterday. Just said, you know what, the heck with it. I'm gonna jump into the water and swim. So I decided I came across that article and I wanted to deliver that information to you guys today because my channel is just about delivering information that will help you guys on your debt-free journey and building wealth. So guys, remember to like the video. The more likes the video receives, the more the algorithm will share the video with more like-minded people. Appreciate it, guys. Remember to like the video, share the video, and please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. I really would appreciate the support, helping me build my YouTube channel. And with that, guys, remember, financial decisions you make today will shape your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out.